Welcome everybody to another video of Ancient Greece Reloaded. Today we will talk about the famous king Eumelus, an Achaean hero, brother-in-law of Odysseus and a suitor of Helen. By the way, if you like the video, please hit the like button and subscribe to our channel so as to stay tuned for upcoming videos. Overall, Eumelus was the son of King Admetus and Queen Alcestis, making him the grandson of Pheres, the eponymous founder of Phere in Thessaly. Admetus would succeed Pheres as king of Phere, and in time, Eumelus himself would become the king of the city. It was said that Eumelus also had a sister called Perimile. As a side note, we have dedicated videos of both Admetus and Alcestis, as well as about their unique and interesting love story, which you can watch. That being said, the royal lineage of Eumelus and his heroic skills suffice to see Eumelus in Sparta when King Tyndareus announced that Helen was to be wed. Eumelus is commonly named as a suitor of Helen, although, of course, it was Menelaus who was eventually chosen. The oath of Tyndareus had been put in place by the Spartan king via the suggestion of Odysseus, and so Eumelus was now honor bound to protect Menelaus. Eumelus though would find himself a suitable wife in the form of Iphthime, a daughter of Achilles. This marriage would make him brother-in-law to Odysseus, who had married Iphtheme's sister Penelope. Eumelus and Iphthime had a son called Zeus. What is more, Eumelus is hardly mentioned in the most famous surviving story of the Trojan War, namely Homer's Iliad. Homer's catalogue of ships tells of Eumelus answering Agamemnon's evocation of the oath of Tyndareus by bringing 11 ships to Avlis. In Euripides' work Iphigenia in Avlis, Euripides also mentioned Eumelus, for he was described as racing Achilles on the beach. It was an unusual race though, for Achilles was on foot and in armor, whilst Eumelus was on a chariot pulled by 4 horses. It was as a charioteer that Eumelus was particularly known, aided in part by the fact that his horses had once belonged to the god Apollo. The second mention of Eumelus by Homer also comes during a chariot race, for at the funeral games for Patroclus, Eumelus competed and was expected to win. By intervention of the gods, possibly by goddess Athena, so Eumelus punished and his chariot broke, resulting in him ending up last. Fragmentary evidence of the lost sources tell of Eumelus perhaps regaining his honor as a master charioteer by winning the chariot race at the funeral games of Achilles. Eumelus is also commonly named amongst the Achaeans who hid themselves inside the Trojan horse, allowing for the sacking of Troy, which led to the epic conclusion of the Trojan War. The sporadic mention of Eumelus in the Iliad might imply that he was a figure talked of in much greater detail in antiquity, meaning that Homer had no need to expand on the virtues of Eumelus, since his audience would be well aware of them. Let us finish with the following saying: "It is more difficult to preserve than to acquire." Demosthenes. That being said, remember guys to hit the like button and subscribe to our channel, it would help us a lot. Thanks for watching and stay tuned for upcoming videos.